acquisition of citizenship. There are 5 ways to acquire citizenship or to identify that you are an Indian. How? By birth, by descent, by registration, by naturalization, by incorporation of territory. By birth, what is it? All persons born in India, who are all born in India, they can acquire the citizenship of Indian. And next, if the father is the citizen of India at the time of his birth, when the child is given birth, the father also should be a citizen of India. By descending, this is called by descent. It follows. After his father, you are the citizen of country. And then by registration with appropriate authority. That is, if you have not entered in the government that it belongs to the nation, you have to register it through the proper way, that is called appropriate authority. It should be registered by the higher authority. And then by naturalization. A foreigner can acquire Indian citizenship on application for naturalization to the government of India. Some people go abroad for their earnings or something, but they want to be the citizen of India only. So that type of the persons, they have to apply it to the government of India and get their citizenship. By incorporation of territory, the government of India shall specify the persons of that territory who shall be the citizen of India. We have a very territory on all 4 boundaries. Okay, so the government has to accept that you are living in the country, so you will get that. What is the procedure to loss of the citizenship? According to that Citizenship Act of 1955, there are 3 ways in which you can lose your citizenship. That is renunciation, termination, deprivation. What is renunciation? It can be voluntarily renounced by a citizen. That is, you yourself can remove your citizenship, that I am moving to abroad, I want to cancel my citizenship. Once if you cancel the citizenship, again it is not so easy to get back your citizenship. That is called renunciation. Second, it can be terminated if a person acquire the citizenship of some other country. That is, if you are terminated from a person, acquire the citizen from other country. You may be a citizen of some other country, and after settling in some other country or state, your name will be terminated from the Indian citizenship roll. And if the citizen was acquired by fraud or false representation or concealment of material fact or indulge in trade with the enemy country, or if the person has been sentenced to imprisonment for a period of 2 years. Thirdly, deprivation. That is, the citizen is acquired by fraud. He may be fraud to, or he may be illegal to the country, or he may give information, all the secret of our country to the other country who are ready to attack us. So in such a cases, the citizenship will be cancelled. That is called loss of citizenship. Okay children, I hope you are able to understand it. Now let me go to the next topic. The Constitution provides us fundamental right. What is called fundamental rights? As a citizen of the country, you have fundamental rights as well as the duty. Usually they used to say both fundamental rights and duties are same, 2 sides of the same coin. Originally, the fundamental rights are enshrined in Part 3 of the Constitution from Article 12 to 35. Originally, it provided for 6 fundamental rights. 7. Part 3 of the Constitution is rightly described as Magna Carta of India. What is Magna Carta? It is the Charter of Right issued by King John of England in 1215 under the pressure from the Baron. So, the fundamental rights we borrowed from the UK. This is the first written document relating to fundamental rights of citizen. And next, right to constitutional remedies. What is constitutional remedy? A writ is an order to command issued by court in writing under itself. How to get your rights? Suppose if as I told, the government has 6 fundamental rights, okay, and a writ. What is a writ? By giving an writ. What is a writ? A writ is an order of command issued by a court in the writing under itself. Both the Supreme Court and the High Court are empowered to issue 5 kinds of writ. There are 5 kinds of writ to ensure your rights. The first one, habeas corpus. Second one, mandamus. The third one, prohibition. Fourth one, certiorari. And the fifth one, quo warrant. What is habeas corpus? And habeas corpus means